All right, so we're gonna paint this little front lip here today. A little black because I had a kind of primer on it, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna try to fix that little crack, and I think we're gonna lower it today a bit, but we'll see. And I gotta throw on those side markers, so we're gonna do that too. All right, this is what we're working with. Looks pretty nice now. That's the whole blue. But we're gonna throw the radiator in, connect the hoses, connect what we need over here. Then we gotta mess with that timing. So let's do that. These hold it. Put these right here. There's that one. Let's get this one out. That one there. Alright, let's get these bolts down. Just on my hand first. And I'm gonna change this thermostat, I believe. But let's get this on first. There we go. So I want to get the fan shroud, so I'm gonna look for one of those, or I'm gonna see how much it is right now. So what I'm thinking is we clean up these wheels, and I'm gonna lower it. It's already on coils. Lower it, and I'm gonna see how the camber is. I don't believe I'm gonna get much, but I'm gonna throw some camera on. Then I'll order some things so I can. But for now, we're gonna get these hoses on. I got that bottom one. Let's get that on real quick. I hope you can see that. Yeah, you can. There we go. Gotta tighten that up. This one I'm not gonna put yet. I'm gonna go get maybe a new thermostat. Then I need to get some coolant. I need to put this on. I need to clamp a few other things, like a hose back there, if you can see that. Then make sure we're all good, and I need to adjust that timing that we can get it started. All right, so for now, before I do all that, I'm gonna put these side pieces on so I can have a somewhat complete front end. But let's get these on. These came with these. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go back to the original orange, but we'll see how they look, and we'll figure it out from there. But let's get these thrown on real quick. All right, we just gotta unscrew this, I believe. I don't think I gotta take off that front one, but if we do, we can do that. It's just one Phillips screw. I have to get that out. Let me see if I got enough space to get it in there. A real long screw. Oh no, we'll be good. I could do it like this. Gonna screw into the same thing that was screwed into. So let's get that. Having to take off this front bolt. There's nothing too crazy. They're just two Phillips bolts. So let's get this on. Then we'll get right back. Right, so there we go. We got that in there. This other one's not too hard to reach, but I'm gonna get this slightly. Then I'm gonna get that other one in there. This I gotta find a bolt to go against the fender there, and we'll be okay. This should line up perfect. There. I just gotta get a screw. I believe that's a Phillips that just goes there because it's got the little thing right here to take it. But the main things I really need to fix are this bumper. I put a temporary thing to hold it there, but it's not doing too great. That, and we need to get the headlights running. They turn on when I hold it here at the relay. I replaced it, but I just have that one here and there to make sure they're still working, because when I hold it right here, they'll pop on, no problem. The battery disconnected, so I can't show you that right now. But the other thing is this wiring. I redid it all. Most things are working. The only thing that I can't figure out yet, or that I haven't tried to yet, but I need to, these stay on, and some stuff on this dash stays on. But the weird thing is when you hit this cruise control, it'll all stop and it'll just beep. But I got the radio working, AC works fine. And I have some speakers. I'll show that in here in a sec. I gotta clean up in here. It's a bit dirty right now, but yeah, let's get that front light. There we go. We got that on. I don't like the fitment. It's popping out a bit too much, as you can see there, because it doesn't have the back clip that's supposed to hold it there. So I'll mess with that a little later, but it's on for now. Let's get that other side. That bad boy off. So these came with the Supra. It's a bunch of bolts, but I just need a Phillips. Oh, there we go. That's perfect. This is what I'm looking for right here. This is gonna work with this. So let's go throw that on. Right, there we go. Got them both on. They both have a little gap, but you can't really tell. So it'll be okay for now. But let's get that lip off so I can paint that. All right, we got that bad boy on there. It's tight in that, and it's tight in the bottom one. Oh. See, I painted these right here. I need to do the AC and the power steering. So I want them to look nice. And then I'm gonna be changing this. Actually, you need to wait on that to come in. All right, there we go. We got those radiator hoses on. And I found this. I was looking for this. It goes right here. So I'm glad I got that. This is all plugged in. This is all good. I need to tighten this bolt a bit. But yeah, I need to tighten one more thing and we'll be back at it. I think this one might be okay, but let's see if we got a smaller one. Oh, it's still too small. Let's see what is the same size. Yeah, I think this might be okay. Let's try it. All right, so I had to end up going with the smaller one, but you got it on. You got that tie. I just need to figure out what this goes to and what this right here goes to. It goes somewhere over there, but we just gotta figure that out. Getting this lip off. There's 10 millimeter bolts running across this. Let's get that off real quick. All right, I got it off. What I'm gonna try to do is repair this because it is broken. But that's all video. Whether somebody used a zip tie and one of these solders and they just melted the zip tie into there. I thought that was pretty smart, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get this one fixed first because this is the worst. There's a slight over there, a slight crack over there, but I'm not too worried about that. But let's get this connected and then I'm gonna try it. I'll set up my thing and I'll show y'all, but let's get this real quick. 1 second. When I get that like that, I'm gonna put this in there. Let's see what happens. Come on. Oh yeah, something's happening.
Spread that around. Things are melting. Push that down right there. Try to get on my finger. Oh yeah. There we go. Smudge that between there. So far, it's working pretty good. I'm liking it. I advise not to touch this. I did it before. That got happened now. That does too. It really hurt my finger. There we go. This is working. Amazing. That's pretty cool. I'm rocking with this. This is going to be a new go-to thing. It's holding pretty well from what I can see. Do I think it's going to hold like over a big bump? And probably not, but I don't really mind then. Oh no, I thought to move. Oh no, oh no. Things are happening. Let me flip this around and see how we're looking.
Alright, so I got that there. Fixed one right here and I put a bit right there. What I did when I went back the second time, I let it there and I pushed it down more into there with that soldering. I'll show you more when I do the other one. But yeah, it's pretty good so far. It's not bad. I'm liking it. It's got a pretty good sturdiness. I'm gonna go back and add a little more right here probably, so I'll show you that.
I'll nothing in there. And now the wind wants to pick up. Just getting that in there. It's making it pretty sturdy, which I like. Now just a bit more over here. Just trying to get this right. I'm just pushing that in there and trying to spread it around, get in the corners and whatnot. There we go. Awesome. There we go. Let that dry for a second. It's not the sturdiest, but hey, man, it's making it look okay.
See there, cracks there, but that's not going anywhere really. I'm thinking about melting it right here, but I don't want to mess that up too much, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Let's do this other side. We got one over here. Let me show you that. There we go. This one. I mean, for what it is, for some zip ties and just a soldering gun, it works pretty good. This side's just a little flimsy because it's missing this whole thing. I might figure something out, but look at that. It's pretty nice. You can still see the crack, but I'm not too worried about that. I just want it to be a bit sturdy. But let's get this painted. Yeah, buddy. Running shit in time now. just gonna have to drain the water and put coolant, but she's running good. She's running good. I gotta plug this line. I'm gonna put a bolt in there for now till I figure out what it goes to. The person before me did a lot that I don't really understand, but for now I'll just plug it off so it can idle nice. I gotta go get some gas. I'm gonna get some premium so I can clear out all the injectors and whatnot. Got new oil, new plugs, new plug wires, distributor cap, rotor, head gasket, gaskets. I need to order some bolts for these because I hear it leaking a bit. But other than that, it's running great. It's running fine. We got it in time and we're doing good. I'm gonna replace those belts. So I'm gonna get those part numbers. So I'm gonna call them in at O'Reilly, see if they got them, get those. And we're gonna paint that lip right there and this little grill. So yeah, let's do that. So there's that. I just put a little bolt in there for now so it's not leaking so much air. But what the hell was that? Oh, but yeah, so we can get a nice idle. So let's try it now. All right, so it's running great, but I can hear that manifold leaking. So I'm gonna have to order those bolts tonight. I believe I remember the size, but other than that, she's idling fine. She's running fine. I gotta check a few hoses, but other than that, we are in the ballpark. We are good. So let's get those things painted. It's an A+ right there. And I just need to drain the water and throw some coolant in there. I don't like running water. Run coolant, keep her cool. But yeah, thumbs up. You gotta lower it next. I wanna clean these wheels. I'm gonna figure out how to make them shine. I'm gonna clean those. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put some putty over here. Make this bumper looks nice, so let's do that. Right. Temp, oil pressure, volts. Those two don't work. I gotta work on those, but other than that, we are good. In terms of running, we're all good. So let's get this grill off. It's some bolts under there, so let me get that off and I'll be back with you. All right, there's that. Let's get some primer on it. Let me clean it up a bit and get some primer on it. There's the lip. That's primed. And ignore them. Oh, never mind. There's that. Primed. Now I just gotta go get some paint, so let's go do that. I was gonna grab a Dupe color, but that was $16 and I was not about to buy that. So I bought this for $6 and it's gonna work just the same. Got this at Walmart, so let's throw this bad boy on. All right, let's let that dry and let's hit this lip. Not too worried about how it's gonna look right now. I plan to sand it down later and spray it with actual paint. But let's get it painted. There's that, that's painted. I'm gonna throw these back on. I wish it was hot enough so I could throw regular paint, but we're fine for now. So let's throw these back on. There we go. Looks pretty nice. Still a bit bent, but it's all right. What's in the way here? There we are.